A very good morning, viewers. Thanks for staying with us here on Republic TV. I'm Krit Sween, and we are keeping our focus on a very important story. This is rather an issue that needs utmost attention. Atrocities against minorities in Pakistan are on the rise, as reports now suggest around 1,000 women belonging to Christian and Hindu communities are forced to convert to Islam every year. Local residents are demanding for a dedicated law to protect minority girls. And we are now going to go across to one of our guests joining us on this broadcast, a very special guest indeed, Ashik Naz Khokar, who is a human rights activist who has raised this issue personally also to really bring to notice to the world what's going on. Ashik Naz, take us through your study in detail, because you've been pointing out issues that we here on Republic TV have also been focusing on. How there is a need for a strict law on forced conversions, not just in Pakistan, but Pakistan-occupied Kashmir as well.
Thank you very much for taking me to talk on this very serious issue. Yeah, forced conversion is very alarming right now in Pakistan. And we are concerned about the abduction and kidnapping of Christian and Hindu and other minority girls who are going to convert and somehow forcibly converted to other religion, and they are going to marry with the in very minor age with the very senior persons. So we don't have a solution for this issue in Pakistan. So religious minorities are very concerned on this issue.
Absolutely. But, Ashik Naz, of the study that you've been talking about, you've been in that report talking about a certain number of women who have been forced to convert in Pakistan. So take us through the number essentially, because it's important for us to understand how this is a very, very serious issue, and these kind of cases are only on the rise.
Yeah, since a decade, this issue is going very high, and some of the extremist minds are especially targeting minor Christian and Hindu girls to convert them in majority religion. Because it is very, very easy to, kidnap or to abduct the minor girls of religious minorities here. Because extremist minds are, very, very, who are just going to destabilize the peace of state. So they are targeting the minorities in the name of religion. So that is very, very, alarming for us, that especially civil society are concerned about this issue, that how we are going to tackle this issue within government.
Ashik Naz, India has also time and again highlighted the systematic persecution, forced conversion, and in fact has raised it with the UNHRC as well. Despite that, we've seen no action on part of the Pakistan government. Where do you think the problem really lies?
Political, law agencies are, concerned about this issue, and they draft a bill on forced conversion in the parliament. But unfortunately, the Ministry of Religious Affairs, they rejected the draft of the bill, which is very, unfortunately for the minorities. And on this 10th of December, on International Human Rights Day, all the religious minorities and as well as civil society of Pakistan is going to protest for rejection of forced conversion bill. Unfortunately, when someone is converted to Islam, so they are taking it as religious matter, not as a social matter. So they are without thinking that it's decreasing the number of religious minorities in Pakistan. So the people who want diversity and love and peace in Pakistan, they are concerned that if they are not going to make a law for the minorities, that will be stabilize the peace of the state.
And you're a human rights activist, and rightfully you pointed out in your piece as well, like we've also been talking about, and in fact raising questions on the fact that how a parliamentary committee has rejected this important bill to protect religious communities in Pakistan. So tell us a bit more about that, because that's another issue that you've highlighted as far as your piece is concerned.
Yeah, the bill is rejected by the Religious Affairs Committee because some of the extremists who threaten the government and especially ministry, the government is reluctant to pass this draft. So that's why they just tackle the extremists. They just rejected the bill because the extremists are, somehow taking this issue as a violence. Because that is in their favor if they are not going to make the law against forced conversion or underage marriages. So this is very awful for the minorities.
Ashok Nas, there's another important area of concern. Now, of course, abduction and forced conversion is something of minority communities in Pakistan that we've been talking about. But apart from that, we are also looking at how attacks on minority communities are taking place, whether in terms of their places of worship, their cultural heritage, and also private property. So all in all, we're looking at how minority communities are being targeted across Pakistan.
Yeah, this is also issue. As I told you that there are some violent extremist religious agencies or some organizations who are working against the state and against, especially with the religious minorities. They're especially targeting religious bases and colonies and areas and minor girls of minorities. And somehow you will time to time hear that they are demolishing somehow gurdwaras. They are attacking on Hindu temples as well as on churches. Somehow they are going to attack on Imam Barga. Somehow they are attacking on mosques because they are going to destabilize the peace and the state. So this is concerning for all the peacemakers of the Pakistan and all the world, that why we are not going to take this issue very serious, and how we are going to tackle with these extremists, because they are going to take the lead in the country as well as in the other world.
Absolutely. And look at how the Pakistan government is sitting on this issue conveniently, failing to act on it completely, turning a blind eye indeed. And that's why we have people like you and I who are trying to raise this issue and, in fact, gather global attention and really demand answers from Pakistan on what's going on across the country as far as treatment to minority communities is concerned. Ashok Nas Kokar, thank you so much for speaking to us here on Republic TV this morning.